Hi everyone. Imagine walking into your local grocery store on a frigid January day to pick up freshly harvested lettuce, fragrant basil, juicy sweet strawberries, and ripe red tomatoes, all of which were harvested at a local farm only hours before you've arrived. This is now possible thanks to Down to Earth and your 500,000 US dollar investment. Controlled environment vertical farming is a method of growing in vertically stacked layers, optimizing growing conditions and soilless cultivation techniques, such as hydroponics. Producing fresh greens and vegetables close to these growing urban areas will help to meet growing global food demands in an environmentally responsible and sustainable way by reducing distribution chains to offer lower emissions, providing higher nutrient produce, and drastically reducing water usage and runoff. Please consider that 34% of all total production ends up in landfills due to inefficiencies during processing, storage, and transportation. Millions of liters of water are wasted by poor irrigation annually, and the fresh products that have to travel 300 to 1,000 kilometers can lose up to 45% of their nutritional value when they hit the shelves. With this investment, we will be offering 5% ownership in our company.
For that introduction, Lina. We are the actors on the market that will finally grow eco-friendly and high-quality vegetables in closer with cities for an affordable price. Here is an example of how vertical agriculture will look like. We are aiming at cities where there are production problems or where it is difficult to bring these kind of products to them. Our idea is a way to address various problems. For example, road transports to cities account for 30% of air pollution. Agriculture accounts for 70% of water consumption worldwide. Cities often don't have access to environmentally conscious local and high-quality products. By developing and industrializing vertical agriculture, we aim at fostering better agricultural practices and potentially pushing people to consume high-quality veggies products. Now, talking about the benefits, production is much more sustainable. So water saving up to 95% versus traditional methods, and energy saving up to 40%. Higher profits through direct distribution to the point of sales by cutting off intermediaries. Higher quality products and plague-free products thanks to the controlled environments. Less CO2 emission, and the production is higher, almost 30 times versus normal methods. Our customer segments are three: supermarkets, HoRecas, and residential. These last with a progressive growth and by a subscription model. Vertical agriculture is the future of world nutrition on a planet where we have decreasing resources for a growing population. By taking the lead of this agricultural revolution and locating ourselves in areas where the most demand is food, we ensure sustainable growth and long-term perspectives. Our project can be implemented anywhere, and it is very eager to gain government attention first years.
Next, we're going to be talking about the stakeholders, partners, capabilities, and resources. Vertical farming is a developing technology area where new innovation happens at a growing speed. In order for us to stay competitive and improve the technology, we will be partnering with major laboratories and universities specializing in urban agriculture programs. Madrid Polytechnic University has been running an urban agriculture program since 2015, and we are about to extend that into the hydroponic area. The region of Castilla y León in Spain is a forerunner in urban agriculture, and we will be running trials in this region with the support of the local governance. Being a member of the scientific community is an important step, and we will be membering with the North Central Extension and Research Activity 101 Committee of the US Department of Agriculture. This opens many opportunities for us to deliver on research results as well as impact the technology directives and approvals in the US and globally. With the internationalization phase, we will be partnering with green food chains such as Amazon Fresh and Whole Foods. With these stores, the clientele is more focused on getting the fresh local produce, which will allow us to offer the farmers a competitive advantage and fair pricing.
Talking about the financial plan, we can say that for the first 3 years, the investment required is about $12 million US, divided as showed in the slides. The company wishes to grow organically by investing its own money and only bringing in outside investments if needed. However, at least in the first phase, the external investments are required to start the project. The company plans to fund its growth mostly through sales of seedlings and producing for restaurants, and also selling the technology systems through the national distribution network of each country's agricultural chamber. But the main revenues from the sales of our products will come from delivery to supermarkets and from weekly subscription to a home-delivered vegetable basket. Finally, the high level of sustainability of the project and the worldwide need is obviously a key point that gives us hope for a self-sufficient financial plan within a 10-15 years timeframe.
We believe that our project has multiple strengths that could easily be transferred into international logics and create great opportunities for investors. First, we develop a highly sustainable technology of growing vegetables. It fosters positive social impact by limiting intermediaries and the idea of consuming eco-friendly, affordable, and good quality products. It also provides accessibility of food in countries with water scarcity and weather issues. Then our strategic timeline is divided into two parts. The first one about the location of Donthuos farms, and the second one about the evolving business model of our project. Our location choices are an answer to the climate change. The innovation of this farming method has become a real alternative for many cities. We would envision expanding to developing countries as soon as our business model has proven itself financially efficient in northern countries. We want to implement our idea first in Spain because of the local demand for our products and the weather. Then we want to extend to other European countries like Finland or France, and Mexico because of the rising concerns in the country concerning agriculture. Then India and Latin America are strategic places concerning the demand of healthy and safe food in cities. Then coming to our strategic internationalization plan, we want to start first with a tasting phase in well-chosen places, using a B2C model directly to consumers from year 1 to 5. Then from year 5 to 10, we would like to grow bigger by developing a B2B model. Expectation are to be economically viable and not need any more major investment from external institutions. And finally, from year 10 to 20, we envision an international expansion phase through supplying big food companies established around the world with both the project and technology. To make all those projects come true, we would envision strategic governance choices. We want our national entities to have separate marketing, research, and development department to respond to local customers. We would also run local studies to determine our competitive advantage and adapt as much as we can. However, the product is going to be quite similar in the different markets. Indeed, we would like to be homogenized to limit costs and reach a broad audience.